Hello people of the internet, my name is Manuel and today I'm going to do another exercise of LeetCode. We are here, I'm doing the easy exercise at the beginning to get a feeling and get some momentum so I can go to the hardest, to the medium and hard exercises. We are going to do this one and hopefully you like it. Okay, double Manuel. Okay, so the decompress wrong length encoded list. We are given a list of nums of integers representing a list compressed with wrong length encoding. Okay. Consider each adjacent pair of elements, frequency and value, nums 2 per I, nums 2 per I plus 1, with I not 0. For each such pair, there are frequency elements with value val concatenated in a sublist. I'm not understanding anything. Okay. Sublist concatenated all the sublist elements from the left to right to generate the decompress list. Return the decompress list. Okay, so I have to undo this list. Okay, let's see this example. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the first pair 1, 2. Okay, so it's adjacent pair of elements. So this is the first pair, and then it's 3, 4. And this is going to be frequency 1, and this is going to be value. So yes. So I have 2 times, no, yeah, 1 time 2. Then I have 3 times 4. And then I have a 2 and 3 times 4. Now I understand. There is no other example. Yeah, there's this one. I have 1 time 1 and 2 times 3. That's 1 and 3, 3. That's good. Hopefully you understand. So for solving this exercise, I am seeing, okay, so the length is always going to be pair. That is helpful. The length is always going to be more than 2, so I can check always more than 2. And the nums are always more like bigger than 0, so that's good. I'm going to do this exercise first in whiteboarding. Let's try to open this thing. Give me a second. Okay, so we're going to have pair of like 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want a loop like recurring this entire array. This is going to be an array, right? An array. Yeah, numbers is an array. I have, and I have to return another array. So I have a loop through this entire thing, and I want to loop like twice at the time. So first, like the first place of the loop, and then the second thing. It's going to be this. So I'm seeing the two elements at the same time, and wait, that's not ideal. Now I have to do the loop, then check, see, no, it's always going to be 1. It's more than 0, so that's okay. So we're going to do a loop. We'll create a new variable. It's going to be like array equals to nothing. And I'm going to have another loop for in which I'm going to do as many loops, like as many iterations as the first element of these two elements. I'm going to, in this case, this loop is just going to be 1, but this time it's going to be 3. And in each time of this other loop, I'm going to do a push to this array with the second element. And for example, in this example, I'm going to do like the bigger loop. So I'm going to take these two elements. Now I do a loop of 1 and a push of 2. So my answer is 2. Then I move to the next two elements. I have another loop of 3 and I push 4 3 times. So I have 4, 4, 4. Okay, that's ugly, but hopefully you understand that. Now we are moving to write the code. I'm going to use this text editor, plain text, using nothing more than that plain text and my notes from the whiteboard. And let's do this exercise. And I'm going to copy this just for reference. That's annoying. Okay. So my array, const array, I'm in JavaScript by the way, equals to nothing. Now I'm going to do the bigger loop, which is going to be let e equals to 0, e less than the length of nums, nums.length, e equals to e plus 2. So this is the big deal here. We are moving twice at time. So we have the two things. Open keys. And here I am doing another loop, the second loop, in which I'm going to do let j equals to the first element of where I am. So I'm going nums in e and no, I'm starting in 0. Yeah, I'm starting in 0, but I am going to the first element, nums, nums in e. So I'm going from 0 to 1 in this case. In this case, I'm going to 0 to 3. And j plus plus, open and close. I'm going to do j equal to, no, not j, array that push. And I'm going to push the number, which is array, here is nums in e plus 1. And that's all. Basically, I finish, I return array. And hopefully, see, I made everything right. This should work. Let's see it in LeetCode. I'm going to copy this here. And run. And looks like it's good. I'm going to submit. And that's the exercise, it's done. So now I have like not that bad speed, 32% is bad, but well, whatever. and 5% of use of memory is really bad. So let's see another exercises and learn of other people how they do it. I'm going to JavaScript, I'm going to the most voted, and there's always someone do it in one line. Okay, everyone use reduce. This is like now for the last 3 exercises, everyone use reduce. I need to learn how reduce work and make this way simpler. Yeah, so let's try to see someone who doesn't use reduce, something I know actually. Easy to understand. Okay, so this guy is have the bigger loop moving e plus 2, and he's starting in 1. It's the same. Just you can start in 0 or in 1, and he's doing an array with the things. This is good. Okay, so he's casting an array, a new array, and this dot 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 puts like all the elements in the array. So he's doing an array of the size of the first element. In this case, the first element is this 1 or this 3. So he's doing an array of that size, and then filling everything with the second element, fill. And he's doing this in this loop, so this is going to work. This is really simple, way less lines JavaScript way of doing it. And well, that's everything for today. Hopefully you like it, you understand something, and see you next time.